everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I got this new game, Hydroneer. Basically it's like just freestyle mining, trying to save up your money and buy stuff, upgrade, get more technology going so that you can do stuff better. I've enjoyed it. I played it for a little while on another save. Really enjoying it. So I thought I would just do a few little episodes on it. I'm not going to do a whole season, but I'm going to do a few episodes just to show you guys the game. It's pretty freaking cool so far. So basically, you start out on this little chunk of land. All you have is a pan, a brush, a bucket, and a shovel. And you have this handy dandy wagon that I hate to use. But your goal is to get minerals and, let's see, iron, gold, cloudium or something, gems out of this dirt. Build up your money because you have nothing. There's no inventory slots. So the item that you have in your hand is what you have in your inventory. So basically, we have no money. We have nothing except these items. To pick up an item, you press E. And the best way I've found to do this is kind of get me a little corner here. Grab some. This is the hard dirt. You can't do anything with it. But you can see, if you look, there's a line. You can see what's the good dirt and what's the bad. You just get a little bit, put it in your bucket. I think you can put 4 scoops in your bucket. And then when you try to put in the 5th, he's going to make that, I hate that. Anyways, to drop your shovel, you press E. Shovel is down. Press E to pick up your highlighted bucket. You go over. This is a bit tricky. Don't pay any attention to the blue circle. That means pretty much nothing I've discovered in this game. This little, if you look inside the pan, you'll see a little black dot. That's saying this is where those items are going to fall. If you do it here, all that dirt's going to be dropped right here on the dirt outside the pan. So you have to actually look down, get this kind of in the center, and left click. Don't press E, because if you press E, you're going to drop your bucket. E is picking up and dropping the item you have in your hand, not pouring. Pouring is the left button. Left mouse button. Anyways, once you have all your dirt in your pan, you press E. Once the pan is highlighted, press E. Pick it up. And it doesn't matter where. You can walk in the water, drop it. Doesn't matter. This stuff ain't going to spill out. You pick up the pan once it's full of water and your dirt. And E to drop it. Then you walk down here and press E to pick up your brush. You don't really even have to aim the little dark circle. I mean, look. But anyways, this brushes, kind of swishes the dirt around, and it gives you whatever ore you got from that clump of dirt. So press E, drop that, go down here, pick this up. I have a little bit of dirt from the 5th shovelful in there. Of course, it falls the wrong way. And it fell the wrong way again. Okay, see, there's a little bit of dirt still left in the shovel. So there's 1, 2, 3 scoops. Now let me try to put a 5th one in there again. No, see? That's how you know your bucket's full. Anyways, so that's what you do. Don't forget to don't use this blue. I'll show you. If you line the blue up and not the black, and you press the left button to dump, that's where it goes. And if you do that, that's fine. Drop your bucket, pick this up, come over here, and you have to look down. Hold on. Let me drop this. You really want this standing upright. And then you can actually get the little black dot in the bucket, and you can actually drop the dirt back, gosh bless it, back inside the bucket. And there you go. I mean, see, I dropped the bucket instead of pouring it like a ding-a-ling. Anyways, that's the whole point of this part. You're just going to do this repeatedly, over and over. Repeat the process. Just keep going and going. And the reason I chose over here in the corner is because in the middle is where I plan on having the automatic stuff going. So I don't want a bunch of holes and stuff over here yet until I'm ready for the holes. So I just choose a little corner here and just kind of dig it out. I don't remember how many scoops I have in there because I was talking. Anyways, and that's the whole point in all of this part right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to wet. I'm not going to keep pushing the wrong buttons. See, everybody does it. Anyways, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to get this bucket with more than 4 items in it, and I will bring you guys back when I'm ready. Okay, so I'm back. As you can see, we don't have a lot in there. We don't have a lot, but we have enough, I believe, for the next step that I like to do. So what you do is you highlight your pan, press E, and you have the whole pan in your hand. What we're going to do, wait, I want to look. Okay, so it looks like just gold and iron so far. So what we're going to want to do is run straight up this hill, which there's our little area. We're going to run up this hill. This game has got really pretty little things and views and stuff as well. But drop this on the table, which you just kind of back up to the table and hit the E button and it drops it. And it's going to tell you how much you have worth. So that was 102. Let's take one piece of gold out. Put it up here and drop it. Now we're at 90. So see, every little stinking piece counts right now. Because we have nothing. We have nothing. So 102. That's what you'll get if you sell all of these. You're not selling your pan. It doesn't count your pan. So you click this button and it puts your money here. Let me do that slower. You highlight your money and press E to pick it up. I usually just drop it. You can see the little circle underneath the money. I just kind of drop it up on the table. Pick up my pan, drop it on the floor, because you can't carry 2 items in your hand. So I grab my money and I drop it in my bucket. Money, ore, water, dirt, those are about the only things that you can carry in this pan. Anything else, it's going to fall out of the pan. You can't carry it. So this way we have our pan and our money. We're going to bypass all the rest of this jazz. Oh, you can take a coin or 2 and drop in some of these little water fountains or wishing wells. I've not got anything but junk from doing it. I mean, don't think you're going to get something useful, because I don't know if there is anything useful. It's a sweet little sentiment, but I would only drop like a coin or 2. Maybe if you drop a 1,000 or so, you might get something substantial, but I'm not wasting money like that. Anyway, so we have our bucket and we have our cash. I'm going to go back pretty much anywhere. Just drop my bucket. Highlight just the money. Our big whopping 102. And we're going to come over here. This is kind of like our local store. This is where we buy stuff. So I drop my money in there. And this is where I normally store my money, because this is where most of my purchases are going to come from in the beginning. So I just leave my money here. This truck is also ours. We can drive it, but I'm not going to at this point. I don't need to. What I need first and foremost is one of these, a forged iron intake water pipe. And what it does is it sucks the water out of the creek or river, whatever. I'm southern, everything's a creek. It sucks it out and it brings it up to where you are. The cost is down there in the little box with the green. I think it's 36 or 38. I need glasses. So it'll tell us here 36. Okay, so we have 102. To do that, what else will we need? What else will we need? Is there anything else I want right this moment? I might go ahead and bring it out a little bit. Now these straight pipes, you're going to need all of this stuff eventually. But right now, I'm just going to buy these. It's $58 for both of those. I'm going to click that. I'm going to just leave my $44. Leave it. Unfortunately, you can only carry one of these at a time. So, I'm going to bring that down here and drop it. Now, there is a cart, and it does work. You can bring your cart and load up a few of these. I just freaking hate that cart, but you can. Instead of doing what I'm doing, you can. The reason I'm doing this is to save a step. So what you do is you have the pipe in your hand and you press left click, and that goes into placement mode. You can place this pipe any freaking where you want to. As long as it's in the water, it doesn't matter. Don't think you have to go way down in the water. You don't. You can be right here on the bank and place it. Now, it's pointing in the wrong direction. Things are a little bit wonky on this game, kind of weird, but it's because there's so many different alignments for placing that they needed more than just hitting the R key, because you have to rotate it vertical, horizontal, you know, back and forth. Anyways, once you're in placement mode, you put it basically where you want to. You press R, and see, it'll twist it that way. But also, you can press T. Oh, this one ain't going to do it because it only goes, well, anyways. You press R, and it turns it around in its place. But now look, it's dripping water from the, I'm going to say creek, right onto the ground. Grab this pipe. Now this pipe, go into placement mode, which is left click. Let me get in a good spot. Okay, so if you push R, it's just basically going to spin it around in a circle. If you push T, it's not T, it's Y. There we go. Okay, Y. Once it's in the laying down position, you can press R to go back and forth. So R, T, and Y are the buttons you're going to use for rotation throughout this game. It's a little tricky to figure out which one you need. Just mess with those and you will find it. So this pipe is going to bring my water out a little more, which is wonderful. Now, I am going to go up here, look for that little black circle, drop this sucker as close as I can get to it. See that? It doesn't even have to be perfect. It's getting water from the pipe. I don't have to drop it in the creek and pick it up anymore. I'm saving a step. So, let's get to getting. And I'm going to show you guys how this works. I think that was 4, but am I missing? No, okay. I'm just not counting correctly. Anyways, same concept. Go up here, make sure the little circle is in the pan. Left click. Hello. Left click. Drop it. Grab this. Left click to clean it. We got our first gem. Anyways, and water's back in. I did not have to drop it, pick it up, and do that. So you can just go to here. Keep on going. It saves time, effort, energy, frustration makes it just a little hair faster. Everything we do is going to end up making it faster. So what I'm going to do, let me see, was that 4? No, now it's 4. What I'm going to do is probably take that gem out. I don't want to, let me put it up here. And I don't know if I showed you guys or not. But anyways, when something's in your pan, you highlight just that one little item, hit E, and it'll pick it up. You can bring it over here to the cart. I like to put things in the cart because if you leave them on the ground, sometimes they get buried. Press E and it'll drop it and it'll stay in the cart. Highlight that, bring it up here, drop it. I want to keep my gems, and these crystals are going to come in handy later. The only thing I want in here is gold and iron, which I do. I mean, I need to be saving those as well, but at this point we need money. So I'm not going to worry about saving those. Not going to keep them separate. I keep wanting to go to the dirt that I can't dig in for some reason. Anyways, at this point, what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and pause you guys again and bring you back when I have a decent chunk of money. This bucket will have some good stuff in it. But I'll bring you back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back, guys. So through the process of this, I've been standing here beside this very helpful, oh, yeah, it gets a bit laggy, very helpful, yet oddly annoying water noise. You can fix that. So if you go hit escape, go into settings, go to audio, water pipe sounds. Ah, do you hear that? Isn't that amazing? Love it. Anyways, yeah, that helps me a ton. It's kind of night, morning-ish. Our little, and here's another thing I've found. The more that you put in this, what is that? Oh, Claudium. Or Claudium, whatever. The more that you put into this right here, it kind of stacks up. And for some reason, it kind of gets laggy, a little laggy. I guess because there's so much. So I was kind of looking through, sorting. I am not going to just sort everything. The stuff I did find is the Claudium or Claudium. I guess it's Clautium ore. That's a pretty nice ore to hang on to right now, because that is going to be your next step in the pipes. Right now we're buying the metal pipes. The next upgraded pipes, which I think they do, like the intake, is 250 versus 100. So you're going to need a lot of this or a lot of money. I myself would prefer to just make them with the iron, the Claudium bars, which is way advanced of where we are. Anyways, I tend to say this when I just see it laying on top. I don't pick through the buckets much just to get them out. I do pick out the gems, the uncut ruby. I found an uncut sapphire. And then these shards, which of course, when you go to sell, they don't buy those. So they'll stay in your bucket. With the water in here, it is a little hard to see for sorting purposes. And if you notice, every time you interact with that bucket, it gets a little bit janky. And wait until you start getting your productions going. It does get a little bit much. As long as you don't have these pans here really full, it shouldn't. But Anyways, we're going to take this up. We're going to see just how much work we've put in, which it hasn't been long at all, really. Putting that intake pipe in really saved me some steps, so that's great. So let's put it on the table. Water and all, they don't care. 924. Let's sell it. Let's grab our money, drop it on the table, grab our bucket and drop it. Now, yeah, it still has the water and it still has the shards. It sold any gems, any of the uncut gems that were in there, any of the cloudium, any of the gold. I didn't want to sort through all of that, so I just sold it all. But they will not buy the shards like that. So let's pick up our bucket with our money and our water and our shards. And there, I like to just jump over here because I'm a jumper. Drop that, pick up my money. And there's a way that you can drop your money, place it right on top of the little coin. If you highlight the circle and put it right on it, most of the time it combines them. Like that little clicking noise, it's all combined. So now we have 968. Probably what I'd like to do, let me see. I think I might have enough. Let's drop it in this bucket. This is another little pay center. Right there's our little shop, our truck, our land. This. You can buy these lanterns. Well, they're firefly jars. You can buy them and put them if you're working like underground or you don't like working in the dark. I just turned my lighting settings up so it wasn't quite so dark. I could work through the whole night. And these, Tier 1 used machines. You can only get one of each and then you're done. You're just done. This one will actually pull the dirt. It's the drill. You won't have to shovel anymore. It's a great investment. You put it over here on the buy table. It says 432. That's great. The next one will actually do the sweeping with the water and stuff. It cleans it. It don't clean your gems or anything, but it does, just like we was doing with the brush and the water. It just does it automatically. So you need to pick that up, put it over here. 752, and we have 908. We may be able to place them right now, we may not. But I'm going to tell you, the first day or two, it's not going to hurt to do just the little pipe setup. You know, just do that for a while. Get a big chunk of money if you want. But for the sake of the video, I'm doing this. So 752 for both of those. I'm going to buy them. This is the one that goes in first. So I'm going to take him. Another thing. People say all the time that the best ores are down here. And that is correct. That is absolutely true. You can build a little area here, drop this stuff in, run all the pipes, and get better ores. That is absolutely true. But for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is, let me see if I can get it right close to the water. I'm going to move my whole setup down here. And put this guy up here, which I know, this is not where he needs to be. But this is where I'm going to put him. Actually, I don't think he can drill up here on this stuff. I'm going to put him right here, as close as I can get him. Let me place it right here. But look, I'm going to have to buy the pipe to run him all the way there. This stuff you can't drill in, so it wouldn't have made no sense to put him up here. Maybe over here would have been a better spot. It's a little bit cheaper. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm just thinking about you guys getting going. We want to make as much money as we can, as fast as we can. So let's grab this dude up, put him over here. We are going to want him up about right there. Yeah. Okay. So, do we need, we're going to need a drop down, aren't we? Hold on. Yep, okay. This is probably the fastest way to do anything, which we may not even have the money to hook them all up right now. We probably don't, and that's okay. I'm just going to drop that there. So it looks like we need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. 5 of this straight. And don't forget, we left our money over here, our change. Let's go drop it in here. We know we're going to need straight. So, what are we at? 44. We're going to need a shut-off valve as well for the water. Definitely going to need that.
Huh?
Ow. And what have we got? Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2. Eek. We may not have enough cash. Might have to hand do it for a little while. Let's get one more of these. Let's see. I'm gonna need one more of those.
Huh?
201, 216. Let's buy. I'm going to take this back and dump this sucker up here. Come on. Drop this. Grab this freaking... Now the wagon, it's behind you. You can't see it. There's the little handles. You have to use like A to turn it in the direction you want to go. And then you go. So you're steering with A and D. I don't care for it. But it serves a purpose. So, if you're not careful, you can tilt it too much. Okay. So, you can still just fill this up. Like I said, I don't like this. I don't like it. My prerogative. Pick it up. Okay, so we have a whopping 15 coins left. Press E to pick up your cart. And you can bring it over here. That should be close enough. Alright, so I'm going to need straight ones. If I can get it on there. And, yep, I did need one more. So, this one, You just kind of line it up with the hole. If you push R, it's not going to get the right way. Once you have that connection, instead of pushing R, then you switch to T. And T will turn that part. That's what we want. Oh, maybe I did have just enough. Good deal. So T and then R. See, you just have to play with it. Just have to play with it. And we are going to put this. There we go. I think I want it. Yeah. And once you hook everything up, at first it's already turned off. So you don't have to worry about that. Grab this. Now here's the thing. This little chute is where the dirt drops out. I forgot a splitter. Frickin' fracker. Okay, well, anyways. Set that over here. What you need to do is pick a spot, any spot, and kind of dig. There's a pickaxe. If you have enough coin, you can buy a pickaxe where you don't have to have all this dirt piled up. It just makes the dirt go away. It's just gone. I don't want to waste resource like that, so I'm okay with not using the pickaxe right now. This is just taking the dirt from this area and piling it over here. And I'm okay with that. So, you grab this little dude, and he should fit down in there now. So, this is the way he's facing once he's down in the correct position. Let's pull it up. See that pipe? We don't want that in the front. So we're going to rotate it. It's on the left side now, which means our little output is on the right. That's perfect. Our pipe is on the left. Our output is on the right. Place it. So it's underground a little bit. That's okay. The water's going to come in here. We're going to put a T, probably right there, and angle off another pipe row. It'll come down and it'll attach in here. I have to dig it out, but that's okay. It'll attach in here. And then this is going to drill the dirt. Use this and drop it right into here. This is going to clean it all, and then it's going to drop all of our sorted gems in here. Perfection. Let me grab this cart out of my freaking way. The only thing is I'm going to have to dig down. Actually, let me pick that back up. If I place it, let me see, rotate. Yeah, let's do that. Let's turn it around backwards. So, we'll put the T here and bring it down and connect the water here. And it'll spit out the stuff here. Will that work? Yeah, that'll be okay. Because once we get to right here, I don't think we can even really place anything. So when we get automated, that's fine. I can put a corner in or a turn and go that way if we want to. Or heck, I may end up just moving this whole thing. But this is a good setup for now. All we need is a T and some more pipes. Unfortunately, that means I need to do just a little bit more grinding to get some more money for some more pipes. So I'll bring you guys back when I have enough. I'm crouching. What am I doing? Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't successfully pause it because I'm a fool. I wanted to show you. Don't forget that, like right now, you can't do this, but you can pick this pipe back up, and it's not connected. You're not using it at the moment anyways. If you need to jump back over here you can, and you need that pipe. You don't really necessarily need the other arm. You can put your little bucket up underneath here. Drop it. You might have to get a little close. There you go. And then you can proceed with your regular grinding. And now I'm going to pause it, and I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay, everybody, we are back. And what have I got? 475. I haven't even taken really anything out of it, so it is what it is. That should be enough to get the pipes that we need and stuff. Just for our first initial little setup. And what I'm going to do is drop that pan right here. Drop the pan. Grab the money out, drop it, pick up the pan, dump that, pick up our money, and we are going to drop it in. Take this blasted thing that don't want to turn. What was that? Hold it. What was that? Where did that come from? Some of my shenanigans, I'm sure. Anyways. Ugh, turn back around. We're going to come over here and we're going to get our splitter. Oh, see? That's better at least. Let's get our splitter T-pipe. It's not really a splitter, but... And we're going to need another elbow. It's going to come out that way. Maybe another elbow. And another straight.
Huh?
Is that right? Get down there. Quit rolling.
Huh? Huh?
Whatever. T-pipe it, bring it out, down, over. We're going to start with these.
Huh?
Get up there. Alright, 144. Huh? Where's my... Oh. Pick that up and drop it in there. So now, let's buy the stuff. The placement for this cart is a little...
Huh?
You know...
Huh?
To say the least. But it carries a lot if you can get it in there. Let's see. Gosh, I gotta turn around. There we go. Here we go, making our way slowly. Alright, let's place this back where we had it. We want the slot coming out. Which way? We decided to go that way, didn't we? I think that's right. The pipe was going to come in here. Did we want it to go out that way? Well, we could, actually. Alright, what side do we want the water pipe on? This side, and then it could come out, and we could always turn it if need be. Well, let's just put it here. Frickin' frack it. Okay. All of our pipes are in there. I really hate to do this, but to save time, we're gonna buy this frickin' thing. I'm going to go ahead and remove all of this crap. And when you hit it with this, it's just gone. Just gone. I don't want to have to keep stomping over that. Alright, so here is where stuff is going to come out. See, that's the stuff that we can't hit right here. Maybe I should turn it. For now, it's fine. It's fine for now. It's kind of straight-ish. Go ahead and whop this down enough to get a pipe. Drop it. Let's grab our pipe. And we're going to need the other elbow. Not there, thank you. And where is our poo? That'll work. I have to put that up here, I guess, for now. Get on there. But you're gonna love when you see how this works. You're gonna love it. Freaking fragger. This is what happens when you don't. How much do we have? When you don't think everything through. Yeah, it's 2 trips. I gotta run. Such a waste. And what do you think about the music for this game? I mean, I kind of dig it. Let's see. Twist that. No. Go back. T. No. Y. I kind of dig the music. I hope it, you know, is able to be recorded. Everyone else is recording it, so we'll see. Alright, so let's place this there. Oh, hold on. Let's get our pan. Put it right there. Maybe. And we will get our pipe. And put it right there. Everything should be off. I said should be off. Okay, now everything should be on. And you. Look at there. Pumps out the dirt. Very slowly. Cleans it. Pops it out. Now we can sit here and twiddle our thumbs and cackle and tee-hee and wait for our money. But we're not going to do that because I did have a little bit of money left. So let me see how blah 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 blah. Okay. A little bit of money left. So what we're going to do is, where'd it go? Where's it at? There it is. That's what happens when you take something without paying for it. The old scream. Anyways, we're going to drop that. We have 174. We're going to spend 84 of it on this. Yeah. Well, at least you got to see what happens when you grab something without paying for it. We're going to set this bad boy up right about there. Grab that out of the way. I'd rather have that there. Okay, so now, while this guy is moving and grooving, we're going to come over here and we're going to grab our uncut ruby. We're going to go up to this and left click. And looky what we have now. Beautiful bauble. Left click. And left click. And throw it right on the ground because we're smart like that. And I also found an emerald. Good bless America. Anyways. And we can kind of snoopy doop over here. And if we just happen to see one pop out, that's great. We can grab it. Sometimes these don't all fall in where they're supposed to. That's okay. That's quite alright. We have ran a lot of pipe. And each one of these little connections here is causing pressure, which is causing it to go slower. Without a doubt. It's okay. Not in a big rush. But anyways, so this is my day one setup, guys. Actually, it took about 2 days because the first day I did the hand mining. So we'll say 2-day setup. This is it. It does get you money. It's not really buried, so we're not getting the good stuff, the big, high, expensive stuff. But it's hands-free, leaving us time to grind up our gems, kind of check out stuff, sort it out as we're going. If we chose, you can buy more of these pans over there and just sort it out, hand sort it if you want to. There's a sorting machine over there. Just all up to you. All up to you. But anyways, this is my first little progression. First episode. I will do another or 2 or 3 more. I'm not going to do a whole series, but I am going to do enough to just kind of get through at least the first or maybe even the second tier of equipment. Either ways, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.